Hello and welcome to MLB 20 franchise mode. This is episode 25 or 26th. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, we have been on the winning streak. Fudge. No. No. This is good. And everything is alright except replace the player. Let's put that guy and that guy on the bench. Shit. Yankees lead series 3-0, which is good. And well, I hope that you are well there.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. So the Bronx Bomb. Ethan Small gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
2 out, nobody on. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Boy, this guy's off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
And some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
At the plate now, lefty Grove. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone!
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
In now, Joe Carter. Fouled away.
That was fastball. But my mistake.
Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning.
I
Into the box, Andre Dawson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, one away. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this. Bases are empty, one man out. Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Grove is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Joe Torre.
Stepping into the box, Joe Torre. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
All right, let's do this.
Slow roller out to short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out.
Nice.
Digging in, Paul Konerko. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. High in the air out towards shallow right.
That is bad.
Sanchez ranges back, and he has it for route number 2. Set to go now, Ivan Herrera, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Robles is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Hit hard. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Don Mattingly will bat next, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. J.D. Davis the next to bat. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that.
Welcome back to Detroit, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Tigers this season. They come into this game ranked first in the league in team ERA, and talking with some of the members of the staff prior to the game, they mentioned how they've really been able to feed off each other. They're a competitive bunch, so when one guy goes out and has a great game, the starter the next day feels the motivation to live up to that performance, if not best it. Maybe a big reason behind their success this year, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Tony Gwynn. Robles is on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Brian Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp. High in the air out to center field. Robles is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Lefty Grove. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Dawson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
I need to focus.
Bottom of the 3rd now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jairo Munoz.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Andre Dawson. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Throws over to Canerco for out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
So stepping in, Yolmer Sanchez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly. Over to the bag now is Canerco as he takes care of it. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Joe Carter.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-2. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Dawson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
I did say I have plans. And
Now batting. The shortstop.
Nolan.
Ready now, Nolan Ryan hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Paul Canerco. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
All right, ready.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Skied into very shallow right. Here comes the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now batting, Don Mattingly. A base hit in his first trip. To 2-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers nothing. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And set to go is the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Pulled toward right center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
At the plate, Ivan Herrera. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Gwynn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with sac fly.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brian Anderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Number 38.
So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Carter has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, number 13.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Count is 1-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Canerco will be in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Martinez looking up, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon, and he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Robles waits on it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 29.
Digging in, Joe Carter. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Nolan Ryan. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Duffy has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Skied into straightaway right. Dawson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jairo Munoz. The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder.
So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Andre Dawson. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Andre Dawson becomes out number 2 this inning. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Digging.
Let me pull
Batting, third baseman. Go.
Ken Giles is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Popped him up. Ryan is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Tigers. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So coming to the plate, Paul Konerko. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Martinez, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box, Robinson Cano. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Hey, you could tell as soon as the pitcher released that one, he almost wanted to pull it back. That thing popped right out of his hands, and that hitter's eyes lit up.
Standing in now, Ivan Herrera lifted in the air out towards left center. Robles is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
5-0. That's all I need.
The right fielder, number 19.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready once again, Brian Anderson. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Ron Guidry comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. To the plate now, Matt Kemp. Martinez looking up. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
I mean,
In the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 1 for 2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
The first baseman, number
Lifted in
3.
the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Carter is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting,
So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. Throw on to Konerko gets him, and the inning is over. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. Robles comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nolan Ryan.
Digging in now, Nolan Ryan. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
At the plate now, Paul Konerko. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Robles is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Next for New York, Ivan Herrera. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. The 1-1. Squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul, and the inning is over. What was that all about? That's foul, and he'll head back. So striding forward now, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Here now the 2-2. Lifted into center field. Grove will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. At the plate, Jairo Munoz, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fly ball into straightaway left. Carter is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 10.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andre Dawson. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely
and the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They need to get something. Digging in to try it again, Tony Gwynn. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Heading out towards shallow right. Dawson has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Now back.
Stepping up now, Brian Anderson. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. The 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Robles. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now back. Designated hitter.
Matt Kemp We'll get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. 2 out, nobody on.
Focus on the game when they are not story based.
Fouled off.
Well, I missed like red, not red dead.
And it's fouled away.
Wow, but I want
The 1-2.
GTA.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dawson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. In now, Yolmer Sanchez starting things for his.
Let's just change.
Lou Trevino will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. 1-2 now. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Sanchez hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
2 balls and a strike to count. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, "It ain't over till it's over." Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to it. And he gets the punch out as the Yankees go on the road and sweep their rivals.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 7-0 shutout final today. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Justin Anderson gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to...
All right. So see you guys next time. Leader out.